Yo, it's your boy CeeBrown coming to you with that DOS news tonight. Yeah, Dunkin on sports. I hope y'all ready for this news update. But it happened. Cleveland going straight to the finals, It's kind of bittersweet. Toronto made it to their first Eastern Conference Finals. They lost in 6. So we got to tip their hats to them, but they're going fishing. They really tried. They put their full effort towards it. They put their, best foot forward. But this is LeBron's 6th straight finals playoffs game. He's going to a 6th straight finals game. So we got to tip our hats to him too. Also, he's the 8th player to do this, so that's interesting as well. Also, I don't care what anybody says, but LeBron needs help, man. He keeps getting on these so-called mega teams, but he has to carry them. Just like he did tonight, he had to carry them. Like, he's always got to put the team on his back to survive or win. Kyrie Irving, don't get me wrong, he's a great player, but his shot or his point-making ability isn't like cash money. Like, when he throws something up, it's not like, oh, that's going in. Like, you kind of look at it like, it might not make it. He's kind of like a Chris Paul. He's a good distributor. He has a great IQ. He can pass and dish and this, that, and the other. He's got great handles. But as of his jump shot or his layups, you don't know if it's going in. So it's like you can't really count on his points night in and night out. LeBron, on the other hand, he's cash money. But he had to carry the team. But we already knew he was going to put the team on his back because he was like, yo, I'm not missing the finals. I'm not going to let this team that came to their first Eastern Conference Finals beat us. So they'll be playing OKC. Yes, I'm counting Golden State out because I don't think they're going to beat OKC at home. OKC is ready. Kevin Durant's also ready to get his revenge on LeBron and these finals because last time they was in the finals, he was in Miami. So there's a lot of things that people haven't been paying attention to, but Kevin Durant, he's ready for that finals. He's ready for his first ring. He's ready to get back at LeBron and do his thing. So now let's talk about some of these players that don't get due respect or not as much as respect as they should. Also, there are players that people should be throwing money at and trying to make trades for to get their teams better. Some players that get overlooked. So let's get into them. Rudy Gay from the Sacramento Kings. He's played for Toronto. He played for Memphis. He's a great wing player. He could play, small forward, shooting guard, or your power forward if you want a small lineup. But Rudy Gay, excellent addition to any team that he plays for. Also, Monte Ellis. He's a cold shooter. That dude is nice. His jump shot is nice. He's got great handles. He can get to the cup. This, that, and the other. Monte Ellis. Nice dude. Great player, but doesn't get a lot of respect. Also, Damion Lillard. Y'all seen him do his thing out there, but he still gets the snub job when it comes to all-star votes and, getting picked for squads that he should be on, like the USA team and stuff like that. He always gets left out. Also, my boy Carmelo Anthony. Yeah, he's on a whack team, but he's still a cold ball out there. He's got a nice jump shot. He's big. He can play the power forward or the small forward. He's got a nice jump shot. Great handles. Doesn't get into a lot of trouble or bickering. So if you put him on the team, you're not going to have to worry about him, being dysfunctional or disruptive to your team. Let's see. Let's think of some other dudes. OJ Mayo, he's a good shooting guard, point guard that you can put on your team, give you some minutes to rest your starting guard. Also, let's see, Andre Drummond, he's a great player, great center. He's Mr. 2020, and if you don't know what that means, 20 points, 20 rebounds, he's guaranteed. That dude is nasty. There's a lot of players in the league that I think that are overlooked and, don't get their fair due. Like Nate Robinson, I think he's a great point guard out there, but he doesn't get his due because, I don't know, just for whatever reason. Because when he was on the Bulls and Derrick Rose was out, he carried, that point guard, shooting guard position with his, fearless play. He also did a good job when he was in OKC and in Boston. There's a lot of players out there that I say get overlooked, and people look at me like, you're crazy. So, just keep an eye out for these players, man. There's a lot of players out there. There's probably some I missed that I can't think off the top of my head. I had some on the top of my head earlier, but that's just to name a few. But some other things out there in the NBA, Joakim Noah, him and his agent, or more, I should say, his agent says that he's open to staying at Chicago if they make the deal is right. But that's kind of a vague statement. That's everybody for this offseason. If you put me the right number, I'll stay. I mean, we already know some players are going to stay, some players are going to leave. Just like we knew LaMarcus was going to leave, we just didn't know who was going to pick him up. And San Antonio definitely swooped in and picked him up. Also, another thing to think about is how they're going to rebuild San Antonio. Will the big three there retire? Monte, Parker, and Dunkin. Will they retire after this season? When this season is up, will they continue to play? Kevin Garnett, I think he's retired now. I'm not really sure, but I know he's playing for Minnesota. Will he stay? Will he retire? There's a lot of things that you need to pay attention to in this offseason because the cap room or the cap space for each team is supposed to go up. So some of these players that I named that are, under the radar but great pickups for your team will be, good pieces to pick up and pay for. Also, another player that I, just popped in my head, Victor Oladipo. That dude nasty. Zach LaVine, he's nasty. Andrew Wiggins, Cleveland should have never gave him up for no Kevin Love. I would have took Andrew Wiggins way before I took Kevin Love. There's just a lot of players out there that just don't get their fair due. Like Greg Monroe from Milwaukee Bucks. He used to play for Detroit Pistons. That was a nasty backup. That was him, Andre Drummond, and Greg Monroe in Detroit. That was a perfect, twin towers. They should have never split them up. But not to ramble on and make this video too long, thank you for checking out Dunkin on Sports. I appreciate it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Cleveland, we got to tip your hat off to you. It's going to be a struggle out there. Y'all going to play OKC. Y'all going to go 7. You went 6 with them. With Toronto, we tip your hat off to you for your first Eastern Conference Finals. You went 6, so don't hang your head low. You just need to pick up some of these pieces that I mentioned earlier in the video. It's been real. I love all the support. I love all the views. Let's keep it going. Thank you for tuning in to Dunkin on Sports. This is once again your boy CeeBrown. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. I love y'all. Good night. Have a good one. It was a good game. Way to go, Cleveland. Even though I didn't think y'all was going to make it, it was a tough series. Have a good one. Peace. Party out.